Hey, come here. I saw you looking. My name's Cory. Glad to meet you. Hey, I saw you looking at it. Yeah, it's awesome. The 2024 Tacoma. Woo! Man, you know the thing that really struck me right off the bat, dude, it's still a Tacoma. It's all there. It looks Tacoma. It feels Tacoma. Look at the lines. Very, very, very aggressive. They knocked it out of the park with all of it. Dude, what's that? Is it like our old one? Well, I'm going to say DNA, just like your kid is kind of like you, looks like you, acts like you, even when they're babies. Yeah, it's like our old one, but it's different in every way, reimagined in every way. So Toyota does a process called TNGA, which stands for Toyota's New Global Architecture. It's a design philosophy. It's a putting all under one umbrella of all their know-how. So they have a product for all our body on frame. So you're talking the big Land Cruiser, the Tundra, the Sequoia, the Taco, the 4Runner's coming this fall, and the Land Cruiser just debuted. So they reimagined this whole truck. I went to a Toyota class and they had a frame, a rolling frame. The body was all gone, but the motor and everything was there. I wish I could show it to you that way. So fully box frame, what does that mean? Fully box frame, so the frame is encapsulated. It's a tube. Okay? You can kind of see it here. It's a tube. So it's strength and rigidity. Toyota, they designed a process called Dejima welds, and it's a long drawn out story. But what's Dejima welds? It's an island in Japan, but they're laser welds. They developed it for this truck, and they added strength and rigidity to this frame. Hey, I saw you looking at that. Where's the leaf springs? They're gone, bud. They're completely gone. This has got coils, multi-link rear suspension with coil springs. Yep, disc brakes too. That's been a long time coming. I know it, right? Screen, yeah, that's pretty amazing. Toyota designed this. They call it Toyota Audio Multimedia. When they debuted the Tundra in 22, ground up, wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. It's pretty insane. This one doesn't have it, but they also have JBL. Yeah, sound system. JBL sound is amazing. So, yep, it's a 4-cylinder. I heard you're waiting for a V6. You know what? This is something you want. Okay, it's a 2.4 liter turbo 4-cylinder. No, it's not gutless. Not at all. This has the horsepower our old V6 did, 278, 317 pound-feet of torque. Yeah, that torque's what you feel. Big trucks that have torque, that's what you feel. No, it's not missing a cover. They kept the cover off because they thought it would just, it's to beautify and stuff, is what I heard the lead engineer say. They're just a shield to make it look pretty. We don't need it to look pretty. We need it to do a job. Yeah, it still comes with a manual, but it also comes with an 8-speed automatic. Yeah, so here's my first impressions when I got it. First thing was, God, wow, look at that thing. That's a beast. I mean, look how tall it stands. Bill Stein's on the off-road, yep. Yep, we do still make a TRD Pro, and we got a new truck called the Trail Hunter. TRD Pro and the Trail Hunter are hybrid only, which is a good thing because then that takes that same 2.4 liter turbo engine, 8-speed tranny, and it sandwiches an electric motor in there. Now, fuel mileage is about the same, but on these trucks, hybrid wasn't for fuel economy. It was for power. So you remember I told you 278, 317 on this, right? Okay, you put that electric motor in there, 426 horse, or 326 horse, 480 pound-feet of torque. It's a ripper. It's insane. Yep, that's a step. I love these. As they get older and fatter, they save you. Yeah, you don't have to be embarrassed about crawling in on your knees. Yeah, they still have a composite bed, but check out what they did. they offer a factory bed liner. Because my biggest problem with the plastic bed, I saw one of these in '07 that had logged from the day it was new. There wasn't a straight body panel on it. I've never seen one broke, but the plastic was slick. So we always encourage bed matching where you can stick with that. But this keeps the slipping away. Not a lot more room in the back, no. It's about the same as it was. So if you're like me with 6 kids, this probably isn't your rig. Now under these, that goes all the way across, storage. On a hybrid, that's filled with your high voltage battery. Yeah, you know, tell you. There's so much to talk about in this truck, but the best way to experience it, let's go for a drive. Yeah, I'll drive first. I'll get you down here out of the way. We're gonna turn it around and stuff. No, I can't go off-road. I wish I could. I asked my boss once, hey, build us a track out here. And he's like, nope, not happening. But I'll drive first. Jump on in. The thing I want is how well they designed the front end of this truck. I mean, this is kind of normal for us now with our RAV4 and our Highlanders, but it's just a spot. It's a spot to set stuff. I mean, everything's thought out. Yeah, nice, great big buttons. Heated seats. This is kind of an entry-level off-road. Heated seats. No, we did lose the power. They are available. This one doesn't have power. Yep, rear differential lock, crawl control, downhill assist control. It's all here. Multi-train select. You remember that from yours. Multi-train select 4 low. Guess what it is now? 4 high. We can use it. We have drive modes. So this is off of our hybrid Eco, Normal, and Sport. Okay, what does that do? So when I grew up, every car that I drove had, from your throttle pedal to the engine, had a cable. Okay, that's how you made it go. All modern cars are drive-by-wire. What does that mean? Drive-by-wire. Drive-by-wire means the only thing hooked to my throttle pedal is a throttle position sensor. So when I go eco, well, we don't want it to turn off. So when I go eco, it remaps that throttle position sensor. So in layman's terms, I got to push about 40% farther on the pedal to get the same response. No, you still have access to full throttle. Then you've got normal and you've got sport, which is going to do the exact opposite. Sport is going to juice her up. Okay, it's going to give you a quicker throttle response. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? The room up here is insane. I love the seating position. Hey, you notice the seats as well. First thing I noticed, one of the things on a Taco prior to this, she always felt like you're on the floor. Even the 2020 and above that have powered seats, they didn't have a real good seating position. You always sat real low on the floor, like you're in a sedan. Yeah, so my knees are straight down underneath me. And you can raise it. Yeah, you can raise it. I don't need it. I'm long-waisted. As I get older, more ways than one. All right, you ready to go for a drive? You're going to be blown away. Don't say I didn't warn you. All right, buckle your seatbelt. Let's go.